Welcome back, friends, to Top 10 Nerd. I'm your host, Johnny Rogers. If you happen to be new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. That way you never miss a moment on all things nerd. Plus, leave us a comment down below with what you thought about the new Spider-Man trailer. Now let's get to today's video, the top 10 Easter eggs you missed in the Spider-Man Far From Home trailer. Number 10, Hotel de Matisse. While traveling abroad, Peter and his classmates stay in a Venetian hostel, which is a tribute to J.M. de Matisse, a longtime writer of the Spider-Man comics. He primarily wrote for the comic books in the 80s and 90s, but Matisse was famous for his stories like Kraven's Last Hunt and the return of Harry Osborn in the role of Green Goblin. Plus, remember the Clone Saga? Yeah, that was him too. Number 9, Mysterio's Agenda.
It's really cool. I mean, the coolest thing about the suit is that there are some major secrets in it.
Yeah, totally.
Are pretty cool.
In a panel with the main cast, Gyllenhaal says there are some major secrets with Mysterio's suit. Now, what those secrets are is still yet to be seen, but what we do know is that Mysterio is also known as a master of illusions, which means that he could be the one constructing these villains as Spidey ends up trying to fight with Nick Fury. And if we take his line from the trailer where he says, "You don't want any part of this," it kind of points to Mysterio being the one that wants to take credit for saving the day. Number 8, the Elementals. At first glance, it appears as though the main villains for Peter in the trailer will be a little group known as the Elementals. The quartet of extra-dimensional humanoid entities haven't been seen that much in the Marvel Universe since their inception back in Supernatural Thrillers number 8. The team is made up of Hydron, Lord of Waters, Magnum, Master of the Earth, Hellfire, Wielder of Flame, and Zephyr, Mistress of the Winds. They could very well be the main villains, but with Mysterio's comic book origins and the Elementals rarely being showcased, they could also be illusions created by Mysterio. This is perhaps why Fury is led to believe only Mysterio can stop them. If they do in fact pan out to be just elaborate illusions, they could also be the director's way of giving a nod to other Spider-Man villains like Hydro Man, Sandman, and Molten Man. Number 7, Miles Morales. If you remember in Spider-Man Homecoming, Peter is gifted with a new suit by Tony Stark, and in the Far From Home trailer, he seems to still be wearing it right up until he meets with Nick Fury. Then we see similar elements of the previous version with the wingsuit abilities, but with a new design, one that's very similar to the black and red suit that Miles Morales wears. Number 6, the Scarlet Spider.
It's a suit designed by Nick Fury in order to do something that I'm not going to tell you because it's a secret.
Okay.
But it's really cool.
The suit, which is being called the stealth suit, may look a lot like the Spider-Man Noir costume, but in the comics, a stealth suit existed for the Scarlet Spider. Originally, it was created to combat the Hobgoblin's sonic screams, but its other abilities will definitely come in handy. It has cloaking abilities, it can mend itself, and most importantly, it's fireproof, which will help when facing the Hellfire Elemental villain. Plus, it was designed by Nick Fury, so I mean, what's cooler than that? Number 5, PS4 Parallel.
Thank you, Spider-Man.
That was so good. Hey, sorry I'm late. Happy.
In the very beginning of the trailer, we see a huge fundraising event at a homeless shelter where Spider-Man is being thanked for his work. This was actually a big narrative brought into the heart of the PS4 game for Spider-Man. He wasn't always trying to take down villains, his main foe was fighting homelessness in his city. It seems as though the new movie will be pulling many aspects from the video game storyline into this film, suggesting a more nuanced approach to dealing with this issue. Number 4, Passport to the Past.
Did you get your passport? Peter Parker here to pick up a passport, please.
We get a nice close-up here of Peter Parker's goofy passport photo and some other key details in this trailer as he gets his passport in preparation for his vacation. The birthday on his passport is August 10th, which just so happens to be when Spider-Man made his debut in the Amazing Fantasy number 15 way back in 1962. Number 3, New York Mets.
I just want to go on my trip with my friends. Europe doesn't really need a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Peter Parker is actually well known in the comic books to be a big fan of the New York Mets, and while he's packing for his vacation, we can see a Mets Hall of Fame pennant showing number 31 Mike Piazza's name, and it's even autographed. Also, it's worth noting that when the Mets retired the number 31, it just so happened to be around the beginning of production for Spider-Man Homecoming. Number 2, the stun gun.
So nice to finally meet you, Spider-Man.
That needle gun that Nick Fury uses to take down Ned so he can have a private chat with Peter is a major tool for his character's arsenal. He's used it many times in the comic books when he was a spy, but because Marvel was against killing for a while, they equipped Nick with this electronic needle gun. This is the first time that we've actually seen it in use in the MCU though. Lastly, in our number 1 spot, Uncle Ben. When Peter is packing for his vacation, we see him tossing his clothes into a suitcase. It's a quick shot, but there is an Easter egg hidden on that very suitcase. We see a close up on the letters BFP, which is an Easter egg to Uncle Ben, who was modeled after Benjamin Franklin, hence the initials BFP. Now you know. And that has been the top 10 Easter eggs you missed in the Spider-Man Far From Home trailer. Thank you for watching this video, and if you enjoyed it, hit that thumbs up button. Plus, if you happen to be new here, don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and comment down below with what you thought about our list. Plus, if you see any more Easter eggs, leave them in the comments. And if you want any more videos like this one, just click that playlist on the screen. From Top 10 Nerd, I'm Johnny Rogers, and until next time, take care.